Well, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. It is another lovely day here on the farm. We actually got a little bit of rain last night, and I think we're actually not doing too bad, though, after the rain. So first thing I want to do this morning is go check on the cattle, see how they're doing, and get started on our chores for the day. We do have a meeting that we got to do a little bit later, so hopefully that goes good with the co-op. I think they're trying to take more of my money. All righty, calves are looking pretty good. Don't see no issue. We don't really need to feed them right now. They should still have plenty of feed because they need 13,000 liters of feed a month, and they should have like 20,000 honestly right now. Silage is 48%, so this is about 50, almost 50% fermented, which I will take that because that's going to be some kind of money we're putting back in our pockets. Well, we got a long list of stuff to do. Let's go ahead and start knocking some of this stuff out slowly but surely. So as you guys can see, we are down a hefty little chunk of change, and that is because I bought some new equipment and it's time to get ready for harvest. Harvest is our main thing on the mine, and we've got a lot of it to do. We did take out this little area last time. Now we're going to start working on this area right here coming up soon once it is ready to harvest. But we had to harvest that. We got to turn the John Deere on. Looks like she's good to go. Let her heat up just a little bit. I'm also going to go ahead and start up the 400 Magnum. Go ahead and let both of them get a little bit of warmness in their engines. I don't like running a tractor real hard, especially after I just started it. So I'm just going to start all the tractors because we're going to need all of them. We need to get this out in the yard, get everything calibrated for the Demco. We need to get this out in the yard and get things ready to rock and roll for it. Make sure she's greased up and good to go. She should be good. So we're going to kind of pull her on out of here. And I just kind of want to put her right here in front of the shop, not too far, but just far enough where I can do what we gotta do. All right, she should be good right there. Now we just got to go through her, get her greased up, ready to rock and roll. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of having to use in the S7, but it is what it is. I would rather use like an older S7, but we'll use what we got in our hands. On top of using that, we're also going to be using this right here. Oh, she's all kind of fancy. Go ahead and put that out like that, just so we can get everything calibrated on for the tractor as well. So these two things are ready to start getting calibrated. On top of getting these things calibrated, we've actually got to go to the store. So we ordered some new pieces of equipment. We ordered a cultivator. You go ahead and start getting the field cultivator once Jake gets that limed. On top of that, we also picked up a corn header because we don't own a corn header as of right now. That is a interesting parking lot. You know, sometimes you just don't question stuff on this server. Probably should have put the duals on before I went all the way to town just to grab this, but hey, it's only grabbing the cultivator. I mean, we're not actually using it. We're just grabbing it and taking it back to the shop. All right, and here she is, the new cultivator and header. This right here is a K12-200. She should be plenty for the work we gotta get done on the farm. On top of that, we picked up this John Deere C16F with a nice little header trailer. Honestly, this should be more than enough for our operation. It's just I wanted to make sure we had something big enough, but also that's the only size John Deere header that they had for sale near here. So we're just gonna hope that it fits the John Deere good enough. All righty, so we're gonna take this on back to the shop. She's a nice looking cultivator. I think she'll get the job done pretty much. I will say this, guys, I'm sorry about the fog. I really don't like the fog at all. The fog, in my opinion, is over powerful, especially on servers, where if you leave the server, because what happens is we get kicked all the time. If you leave the server, get kicked from the server, the fog automatically sets to the heaviest density possible. And it's really annoying. If you guys know any way to fix that, please let me know. Like, I would love to know if there's a command I could put in the dev console. I could clear the fog for my vision or something. That'd be amazing. All right, so back here on the farm, we got to back this on up, and it's a new one, so I'm not worried about the shanks, honestly, on it. I'm actually just gonna park it right there in that little grass section because I've still got to wait on Jake to get here, and it shouldn't honestly take him too long before he starts rolling this way. And before he gets here, I've got to get this thing some duals. I got to get that thing ready to rock. There's so much to do around here, it's not even funny. Well, morning, Jake.
Morning, man. How you doing?
I'm alive. I'm trying to get everything ready to go for harvest, as you see.
Yep, getting busy. I feel that. I'm prepping things as well. I've got a load of 22 hay for you here.
All right, so this is 22 of them?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going to make it actually really easy on you. You see that barn back there?
The white one?
Yep, the white one. That's where they're going.
Okay, I can do that. I don't have my front loader down here. Do you want to use one? Do you want me to bring one? What's the deal?
I'll go grab whatever's out in the pasture.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, Jake, I went and got the biggest tractor I could for it.
Hey, I appreciate it. Some big old heavy bales, you know?
I even threw the back weight on.
Oh, well. Prepped and everything, are you?
You gotta be.
Oh, Nate, I'm getting a phone call here, but if we're good, I'll catch you later, okay?
Do I need to sign any paperwork?
Well, I'll get it later. We're good.
All right, hey, just do me a favor. Get that alignment done as soon as you can. All righty. So we're good to go there. We got that finally. So that was the first load from him. Now let's go ahead and sit right here in this nice little tractor and figure out these monitors. This is my first year farming, and I need to get the monitors ready to go for 6 and 5. And plus, I'm having to adjust them a little bit so that I don't have to worry about that little section. But I think it's still going to try to run it, but I'm not going to be too concerned with it. We should be good there. So the harvester is ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to fold her back up and put her over here out of the way. Now we are probably, when we go to that meeting, picking up the other header. Now one more thing I want to do before we go to the meeting is I want to throw the duals back on this sucker because we are going to need it. So let's come over here. We'll go ahead and do customize, or we're gonna repair it as well. Customize, there we go, with weights, US fronts, that's fine. We'll spend a little bit of money here getting it upgraded, and there we go. She's ready to rock and roll. There we go. Now she looks a lot better. She looks like she's ready to start some tillage, which is exactly what she's going to be used for. Now that she's pretty much ready to go, I'm going to actually take my pickup truck, go pick up the header and the header trailer. Then I'm taking myself all the way down to that meeting where I'm going to find out about what we're looking at for the co-op. Alrighty, we got our new corn header. We're gonna take this on to the meeting with us, and then we'll take it on to the house and figure out what's left to do. There's not really a whole lot to do today, honestly. I would prefer a little bit more work to do, but hey, it is what it is. Go ahead and park her right about here. Hey, look! Grant and Buck both made it all one time. If this ain't perfect timing, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I know. Everybody showed up right at the same time.
I had to go chase him out of the tractor. He wasn't technically prepared. He thought it was at 1.
Buck told me 1.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you told me 11:50 at the fence line.
I said noon, and then I said, but probably be there by like, I don't know, 11:50 or so. Fellas, nice to have you here. Appreciate your time. I won't take too much of it. Just want to let you know that we have heard some bids back on the bins, and since it's coming up on harvest, we wanted to get those put in, so I needed your signatures on what to get. All right, boys, so the options are the souk up bin. That is about, what, I think it's about 1.5 million is what that runs.
Okay.
I believe it holds about 800,000. And then the AGI, that should be about 1 mil, but it holds, I think, about 400, so about half of the capacity.
Which one takes up less
importantly,
land
note
mass, though? Because the AGI takes up less
Right.
actual land area, doesn't it?
If we head over there, we'll get a better idea. Let's just go look at the area. But yeah, the AGI is smaller. The souk up is a 5 bin setup, whereas the AGI is 2.
But with our price per bushel, it is a lot more efficient to build the souk up, larger capacity, in my opinion.
Well, they're a very close price, and you get double the storage for a very close price, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
But we're running into a land issue. That means either the co-op is buying field 7 or one of us has to buy it and then give most of the, or a good chunk of the land to the co-op.
What if we section it out between us all?
And get seed dealers to buy it out?
I still don't think we need that
Hey,
big
boys.
of a grain bin site, though. Because think about it. We only have us 4 because you run the co-op, Jake, which that's fine. But we don't have nearly amount of people to really even fill that bins. It's cost efficient to build the AGI.
Buck, there's 3 rules of farming. You didn't read the book. A, you can never have enough grain storage. B, you can never have enough tile. And C, you can never have enough shed space.
Yeah, did you forget the part about D, that when you get yourself so far in debt that you have to foreclose?
Not including that also sets us back on any other things we want set up. Like eventually I think we'd want lime storage here. We can't do that right away now because we'd need the 1.5 for that. You're taking the majority of the budget, putting it on that when we could just spend half the budget on the other.
Okay,
on,
first
man.
let me point out that
Can we
Field
just have you build
7
a bin site?
is 76 acres, and it is $1.8 million.
Let me do some talking. Diane owns the ground. Let me see if she'll sell off 10 acres. How about?
It doesn't matter. Regardless of what you're going to do, it's the building size that's going to matter. You got one guy taking care of all of this. You start
Jake.
hiring other people on.
You think you can handle 800,000 bushels?
Yes, as long as there is some self-delivery going on as well, you know, to the site.
Hold up. I got a guy. He's an internship. He wants an internship. He's in college at Iowa State right now. He's looking for an internship. If I could get him on working for a free internship, so he helps Jake pretty much full time. Jake, would you be down for an intern?
You know, I'm not gonna rule it out. It's this is a decision that can be made collectively by the board. To be honest with you,
If this is a majority that we need to have the signatures, then I'm already putting my bid in on a no. So whether I don't get the no on my side, then it is what it is. But I'm not financing that big of a grain bin site.
Okay. Buck says no. I say yes. Nate?
So if we bought the land, it would help my objective of wanting to work with seed dealers and be able to bring more seed dealers into the brand around this area. But we all have grain storage. That's the main issue. Every farmer has his own grain storage, and 400,000 bushels should be enough to store the grain until he sells it. As much as I don't want to say yes, I'm going to say yes just because it helps my objective of working with other seed brands.
well, boys, I am on board with the larger site, but with a caveat. I'm going to throw this one in here. I would like to go to the USDA, and I would like to get in talks with them because I know they have a lot of programs. They like to work with farmers and help them work together. They know that we're going to be trying to get this put together collectively. Then I'm sure that they will be more than happy to work with us on a grant or some kind of very low interest loan or something.
Do it, boys.
It's a big
I'll
deal.
say
It's
yes, but I'm going to
so-
need a
it's a lot.
chunk that's dedicated to something that I can either use as hay ground or straw ground.
Deal.
You got it. Buck, you let us know how much you need. If we look at the map, if I'm being honest with you, my gut says from here, you see that other island of trees and grass down there up and down to this point?
Yeah.
My gut says to just cut it there, and then on this whole right-hand side, you have a really nice big square. And then on that other side, that could all be its own deal. And then the co-op could take up a small portion of this little nook here that's
The
available.
plot that
for
sits
the bins.
directly to the left of the co-op, the little chunk, I'll take that
Yep.
because that's close enough.
Yeah.
It's big enough. I can justify maintaining that.
Before we all go, let me just ask, what are we looking to, how much of it are we financing? I want to know what to go to the USDA with.
Jake, let's do it like this. You go finance the bin site for right now, and I'll go talk to the USDA because I think if we go only as the co-op, they may turn us down if only one entity is wanting like $4 million. Let me go as well and see if I can get it on my farm as well, and I'll take the majority.
We could do that, but we are not one entity. We are 4 entities.
Okay. For the record, if we all go bankrupt, it's Buck's fault.
I am the only one that voted no against all of this. Y'all
I'm
can just
joking.
kiss it.
Well, that is a interesting meeting we just got done with. I'm a fan of what we just did there, but I'm not the biggest fan of certain things. It is what it is. At least we're getting the header on back to the farm. We'll figure all that fun stuff out. I really don't need to worry about it, or anybody needs to worry about it until next year anyway. So we're going to worry about it next year, not this year. We still have our grain really to go ahead. Oh, no, never mind. We need to worry about that now because corn is going to be ready to harvest here soon, and I'm going to be immediately selling. All right. Let's get the work done. I really don't know much more I gotta do. I gotta get this started on over here. After I get this done, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the right thing, and I'm gonna go grab that Peterbilt and take it on back to Jake. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take this on up here at least, just get it back to the main farm, and then I'm gonna go call the USDA and figure out what they're gonna want, because honestly, I don't mind owning the land. Land is very much worthwhile to own. It's just not owning the land all the way is where it's gonna be a kickback. I need to talk to him, get some information. I'm gonna work with Jake a little bit on this to help him figure this out, because we need to section off the land. Maybe what I should do is buy field 7, kind of we'll cut it like right there and give this to the co-op. That actually is not the worst idea. So what we might do is I might buy this and complete and owe 1 million and sell it back to the co-op for 800,000. All right, Jake, I brought it back.
Oh, all righty. Did get everything done?
Oh yeah, we got everything done, kind of cleared up. So by the way, since we got done with that whole disaster, I think I figured out how the best way for us to do it going forward would be. And I want your opinion before I suggest to everybody else. If you look at the land, what we could do is I'll go get a loan for $1 million and buy the majority section, and then the co-op could buy the section for 800,000. I think that would kind of split it up and give it enough land to the co-op, and the other two guys can split up that little section as well so that they can have extra little points.
Okay. Let me see here. I think that'll probably work out. If that's how you want to do that, I'm not going to stop you.
So that's just what we're thinking. Also, do you need a man to go pick up a load of lime and take it to the field for you?
Do you still need lime?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to need lime. It's going to at least be maybe 2 or 3 loads of that. Because how big of a spread is that?
I forget the exact. It's the big one. I don't remember the width. I got 14,000 liters of lime. I can tell you that.
You know, we might as well just go ahead and get like a quarter of this truck at least. Because once I get my grass mowed one more time, I'm going to be going through and cultivating it under and putting lime down and all that fun stuff.
I will say I intend to get a fill station for stuff like lime on the co-op when we do our build and our growth, but I don't have one yet, obviously, so we'll have to go to the distribution hub.
If you actually want to go ahead and start doing the tractor work, I'll go ahead and just go to distribution hub if you want to give me the check for it, or I'll tell you how much it costs.
Yeah, you just tell me how much it costs, I'll pay you. Well, it's going on your land.
Going on my land. Never mind. I'll pay for it.
And you'd end up paying me back for it anyways. So I'll tell you what, you just pay for the material, and then we'll figure out the rest. Yeah, 17, right?
Yep, 17. All right, I'll be back I'll see you over there in a little bit.
All righty.
We're on the way down there. Jake's truck's still in the ditch. We're gonna go pick us up a little bit of a load of lime and put it out there in the field, just so Jake can don't have to worry about it. He can get his stuff loaded up to go. Alrighty, so we're gonna dump this in the field, put the wheel loader next to it, and then I'm gonna take this on back, get the wife to pick me up so that it's not in my field no more, and find something else to do, because I don't know what that something else is gonna be just yet.
Yep, might as well toss some in there, bub.
Do you mind pulling it forward just a little bit, Father?
I got you. Right.
Back it up. Yeah, that'd be work.
A little tall, ain't she?
Yeah, a little tall, but that's why I got lucky with this high dump.
Yeah. It's actually going on pretty good out here. I've already done a whole headland and 2 down and backs.
Perfect. So, all right, let's get back to that. I'm going to go have fun.
All righty. Give me a call you need anything.
All righty. So we're going to get this plug into there. We're good there. And I kind of want to spread her out just a little bit. Looking good. Looking good. Got actually it's a buck.
What's going on?
Oh, getting ready to do a little bit of tillage on the field that Jake just spread some lime on, and then I'm going to cultivate this grass little field under.
Well, I'm coming for those bale wraps, so where might the forklift be? Is it back where the actual pallets are?
It should. If it's not in that one, it's in the shed right next to it.
All right. Well, I'll get out of your hair so that way you can get going.
All right, well, I've got to do a little bit more work on the combine first before I get done, so have fun.
That'll work. Will do.
So this is the combine we currently own. We paid almost $400,000 for it. It's a nice combine. It's too new for me. There is a mod that just came out right before we do harvest, and it's going to be in the server beforehand. It's an S7, I think it's S780, I want to say is what it is. And if that's what it is, I'm switching to that, guys. I do love the older combine a lot more than I do like these newer ones. So we're going to lower this down here. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So I'm gonna leave like a little bit of like a green area, as much as I can at least, over, so that we're not cultivating and having the actual pasture that close to the edge. But I do want it as close as I can get it in some areas, just because it's our grass at the end of the day. It is grasslands, and we need as much of it as we can for the cattle.
She'll never look at me the way that you used to. And when she kisses me, it ain't like you used to do. Girl, honestly, it just ain't the way it was before. Praise the Lord, oh, she's the prettiest girl that you ever did see. Knows everything I love, she's got me down to a T. She's got the kind of eyes that glow and light up a room. But my favorite thing about her is she'll never be you. She don't go asking for money, and girl, you won't believe she thinks that my jokes are funny. Hell, after this song, I may never think about you ever again. Hallelujah, amen. Oh, she's the prettiest girl that you ever did see. Knows everything I love, she's got me down to a T. She's got the kind of eyes that glow and light up a room. But my favorite thing about her is she'll never be you. I finally know what trust is, babe. No, she don't care who's texting me, and I can't wait to spread the news. She'll never be you. No, she'll never be you. And when I go out drinking, she ain't waiting at home all mad. No, she's with me throwing them back. Oh, she's the prettiest girl that you ever did see. Knows everything I love, she's got me down to a T. She's got the kind of eyes that glow and light up a room. But my favorite thing about her is, yeah, she's the prettiest girl that you ever did see. Knows everything I love, she's got me down to a T. She's got the kind of eyes that glow and light up a room. But my favorite thing about her is she'll never be you. My favorite thing about her is she'll never be you. I finally know what trust is, babe. No, she don't care who's texting me, and I can't wait to spread the news. She'll never be you.
Well, Jake,
Yes.
she looking good over here. Guess what?
What?
If you come right here for me,
Okay.
look over there.
Y'all, I see you got all the grass done up while I was at lunch.
Uh-huh. And you know what this needs?
I assume you were going to say lime.
Well, I need you to lime this and put fertilizer on this. This I'm not going to cultivate. I'm just going to direct seed it over, and hopefully it mixes the dirt enough. I don't know.
No. Yeah, you're not going to need to cultivate this.
All right. I guess I'm gonna let you get started on that. I am going. I don't know what to do. You think just go ahead and cultivate this under and just call it good?
Give me like a couple seconds here. Let me try to, because what I'm thinking is if I can find a solution for putting on the solid fert or even liquid fert of some kind, any kind, you could get to using the lime, or vice versa. I could lime and you could do the fert.
Well, what we could probably do is just put, like, if we're gonna go the liquid fertilizer round, we can just go ahead and put lime over there. I'll go ahead and disc this underneath, and then apply the liquid right before planting, and then like a month after planting, go down and put another pass down.
I mean, yeah, there's not another solid option in the used sale in the store or anything. There's a sprayer, or a slurry tank if you have slurry.
Believe it or not, I do got slurry.
You got enough?
According to my stock savings, I have 458 liters.
No. Okay.
That wouldn't even make it 2 feet.
No, it would not. All right. So what do you want to do then? You want to just go ahead and cultivate because we can do the solid on this still. I was just trying to find a way to double time this, get both of us busy.
I'll just cultivate it under, and we'll just do the liquid fertilizer options. That's if I think my planter may have liquid fertilizer on it. I'm not 100% sure. Plus, I might be switching my planter out anyway for one that does. We'll figure all that out later. We'll just go ahead and get it cultivated. If you want to go ahead and get that field limed and put solid fertilizer on that one, because that's the grass field, it's going to need it, because we also need to replant that as soon as possible, or I need to replant that as soon as possible.
Do you have the seed already?
Hey, Jake, how much is like 4 pallets of seed going to be for grass?
I don't know, but we can find out real fast. I was gonna say, if you want, I can call up to the distributor and you can pick it up directly from them, or I can if we needed to speed that up.
Let's deal with all that after I cultivate, and we'll figure out that stuff then. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get rolling on this then, and if you need anything, you give me a holler.
Will do, bud. Alrighty, so plans have changed, and by a lot. Grant gave me a little bit of a phone call. He said he wants me to come down, help load some bales up, and I'm just going to take the old John Deere 6R over there. He wanted me to use like a skid steer. I am not using a skid steer to load bales up, especially knowing him. It's going to be the biggest bales possible. So we're just going to take the good old 6R over there. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Hey, Grant, you on the radio?
Yep, I'm here.
Backup has arrived.
Perfect. What do you got for a tractor, by the way? 6R?
It is a 6R, yeah.
I always feel like I was just telling the vlog that loader tractors are so much better for loading bales than skid steers.
Oh, yeah, especially the ones this size. Those skid steers just like to tip too much.
Yeah. Now, do you stack with 2 or 4 bales at once?
2. You go any more than 2, in my opinion, you're asking for issues.
Okay. Me and Nate got all the hay stacked. Nate, before you take off, let me give you something. Let me give you a little something, something.
That is the ugliest bale stacking job I think I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I've seen worse, man. Trust me.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot. I've seen Buck stack some too.
There you go, Nate.
Well, thank you. That pays for the diesel at least. Anything else you need before I leave?
Nope. Should be good.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to head on back to the farm. I got to get cultivating done.
Perfect.
Hey, it's Jake. Just giving you a call. I got all the lime done on those 2 fields.
All right, sounding good.
Did you want me to pick up the solid fert? I'm here at the store. I figured I would give you a call just in case.
Nah, I think we're just going to go to liquid fertilizer route for right now. It's just going to be the best way to go about it.
Okay, no problem. That works. Also, I did talk to the USDA, and she said that from what she saw, everything seems to be clearing. We're going to be good to pick up that whole, it's about, 76 acres, I think, in total. So if you want to come out to the co-op at some point, we can go out there, take a look at that land. We can figure out the stakes to, how we're going to get that all cut up. And since you're a big chunk of it, I'll let you come out and help decide that.
Let me go call my representative, get me a land loan for it so that we can get everything kind of settled out right, and I can make sure I give you the money for it.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll be at the co-op, so whenever you can, just stop on by.
Sounds good. See you in a little bit, bud. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and give my little representative a call. I need the $1 million for that. And I know it's going to put us really far in the hole. All right. As you can see here, we have $1.5 million. All righty. And so that we got that now, I'm actually... I don't really want to hitch that. I'm gonna have to walk all the way over here. Let me walk all the way over here, get the Polaris so that we can take it over there to Jake, because I'm ready to pay my portion, because I'm actually gonna pay a little bit extra because I want a little section over here. And I know it's not only Buck with as much land, but I'm gonna be paying for it. So let's go ahead and get these things sectioned off and give the boys what they need, / pay for the co-op. The co-op really needs a bunch of land, and to see them grow is the main goal. And also, hopefully, to see our own farm grow. You know, I do spend money pretty fast, but hey, at the end of the day, going into next year, that's going to be a lot of land that we have. And I'm going to call up my old buddy William, see if I can get him to come out here and help me out and getting some pioneer into it. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is, since Jake took that money from me, he robbed me pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and take the old cultivator out to that other field. And let's go ahead and get started on getting that field cultivated up so that we're done with that section. Which, by the way, that field is looking immaculate right there. We just got to get it planted. We also kind of want to go through here, put like a little bit of an area where it actually looks like a road was beaten in over here. All right, and now we can actually get this field done, which I don't know why I started on the headlands first, but hey, we don't question. Just like that, we are now done with cultivating, or at least right now. And if that ain't a beautiful sight right there as well. Look at there. The bend side's coming along pretty good. I know this is going to end up happening. We're just going to cut across right here a lot. That is actually looking pretty good. Right now, we are on the way to the dealership because I bought me something I've been needing. There she is. A good old Ford. So I found her on Facebook Marketplace, had them drop it off here. So she is a 2015 Ford F350. Not a dually. I would have preferred a dually, but hey. 4-wheel drive, off-roading, and she is a beast. Nice looking dad, a lot better than that old son of a gun right there. But as much as I really want to start using her, I'm gonna just go ahead and load her up onto the truck and get her back to the farm, because this is going to be the new official farm vehicle. So a strap there and a strap there. Perfect. Gonna unload the new Ford. Oh, she's a beautiful, nice looking truck. Yellow.
Hey, guess what?
I won $1 million.
No, look north.
Oh. Actually, from this exact location I'm at, I cannot. I'm right behind my tree line. Give me a few seconds. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I can see that from the field earlier. I thought I was just losing my mind with how big that is.
So if you want to get up here with sometime, I'm going to try and get a hold of Buck. We're going to rehash these lines. I think we can see better now what everyone was talking about. It's actually about right on Buck's markers. So it fit perfectly.
Well, perfect. I'll actually come over right now.
Hi. What do you think of these bins?
It is ginormous.
Oh my goodness, aren't they? Holy cow.
Hey, Jake, I can see my house from here.
Yeah? Hold on. Let me get a little bit higher.
Hold on. I wonder if I can land on that step right below me.
I'm not paying for the insurance.
1, 2, 3. Come on, land it. Woo!
Did he land it?
I'm okay.
Good job.
Oh, you can legitimately see Grant's farm, Austin's farm, Buck's farm. I think we can even see your house from here.
My goodness. You could see for days up here, boy.
It would just look better if it wasn't so freaking foggy.
Oh, it's a clear day for me.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, you maybe need to get Claritin. You got allergies?
I must have them. Will you show me the world?
No.
I'm coming! Ah! Felt like I
There
was
he
doing a
is.
dropper there for a second.
I know. Hey, wait, is this an office? Hold on. Is this a weight room? Can I go in here? Oh. Oh. There's nothing in here.
You got an office built, but you just forgot the furniture, buddy.
Oh, man. The carpenter stiffed me. Hey, we can go to Walmart, get a couple of those foldy chairs.
I'm all for it. Uh-huh.
Okay. Bet.
All right, Jake. This is the closest we can get for you to have an office.
Oh, dude, best $150 we ever spent. Can you believe this is what $150 buys you at Walmart nowadays?
That is true.
Alrighty. I better go get that stuff to him, bud.
You go have fun with that. I think if Buck ain't gonna come over here, he gonna be over there at his place. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's already 3 in the afternoon and the kids probably are back from school by now.
Yes, sir. I understand that. You have you a good day. You need anything, you just give me a holler.
All righty, I'm gonna head across this field, call it a day. It has been a long one. Hopefully we're starting harvest next episode. I don't know how much more of this I can take, ladies and gentlemen, but thank you guys so very much for love, support you show to me and my entire family here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. I know we are really loving it with all our hearts, and also it's phenomenal to be here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for love, support you show to me, my entire family here. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.